Up and away from New York City. Game 5 on the road trip for the Suns. Officials tonight, Tom Washington, Tim Donaghy, and Robbie Robinson. Raja Bell kicks it over to Marion, going deep for 3. Straight and sweet for Shawn Marion to begin things here in New York.
Well, Barry not been able to find the mark here early.
Missed their last 6 shots. They scored on the opening possession, the 3-pointer by Shawn Marion. And Marbury blasting in. One of the...
They're going to have to go down and double team these guys, and as you see, Nate Robinson gets all the way to the bucket, but unable to finish.
Here come the Suns. Fast break opportunity. Raja to Marion. Elevates and detonates. Shawn Marion with all 5 Suns points. And their players was to take the ball to the basket. The Knicks are #1 in fouls committed per game. David Lee strokes it from the outside. Another 2 points. Defensively, over the last 9 games, allowing 107 points per game. You think that would play right into the Suns' hands here tonight. Marion from Nash, and Marion pops it in again. Another 3-pointer for Shawn Marion, who has scored all 8 Suns points.
Found the range so far.
Another $100 to Phoenix Suns charities from AutoZone. Marbury defended by Raja Bell. That'll be the matchup to watch here tonight. What has well documented their differences during the Olympics a couple summers ago. Shawn Marion straight and sweet from the outside. Shawn Marion now 4 of 5 shooting, already in double figures, all 10 Suns points.
Conversations. I got better things to do, pal.
7-point lead for New York, and there is the howitzer. Eddie Woods for Larry Brown and New York. James Jones off the mark. Boris Diaw crashing the offensive glass, but it's tipped out of there by Eddie Curry. Now it's David Lee giving it a home in transition for the Knicks. State title at St. Mary's, and then on to the U of A with Lute Olson and the Wildcats having a tremendous rookie season. It's Channing Frye now defensively on Nash. Pulls back, fires right in the mug of Frye. Now it's Quintel Woods, but he can't make the Suns pay. Another rebound, though, by James Jones. And now it's Eddie House going deep for 3. Absolutely! Low block. Again, he's got Boris Diaw on him, so James Jones runs at Mo Taylor with a double. They reset low block Channing Frye against 2 defenders, and it falls for the rookie Channing Frye. Channing Frye responded, it's a little lofty right now. Lofting it up, Nash to Boris Diaw for the crush. Points of this quarter. Marbury now hands it off to Jamal Crawford. Defended by Diaw. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Crawford, it's straight and sweet for Jamal Crawford. Start of the second quarter here in New York. Knicks leading the Suns 27-23. Tom Leander back with Dan Marley and Suns president Brian Colangelo as Stephon Marbury pumps it in from the outside. 3 weeks, what will that mean to the team?
I think it's going to mean a lot. You're going to see a lot quicker team out there. We play a lot faster brand of basketball that way. The flexibility that we created, yet I tell you, they're a good young team. They've got a lot of young pieces that I like. I think they've done very well in the draft. Between Ariza last year and then Channing Frye, who's turned out to be a very nice player. Credit, because Mike really pushed that along. We had heard a lot of different things about Eddie, but I must say that he's come in and done a terrific job for us in a lot of ways, both on and off the floor.
Marbury now 4 of 5 from the field, 8 points. The Suns then cough it up. Here comes Jamal Crawford and the Knicks on the run. Sidesteps Kurt Thomas and finishes with the left hand. Jamal Crawford back to a 10-point Knicks lead.
Winning shot.
That's right.
It's a pretty big deal, Brian. I don't know if you know.
And you got free beer over at Marley's after the game.
That was every game.
Steve Nash with the direct hit from the outside. Now 2 here in New York City. And the pressure from your head coach, Larry Brown. Jim Jackson, he is feeling it here in the second quarter. There's the Mo Taylor with the jam. That ended a 9-2 Phoenix Suns run back to a full 5-point advantage here for the Knicks. Shawn Marion rising up and drills it. Shawn Marion to the cup. Unable to put it down, and here comes Marbury. Flip it over to David Lee.
Well, I'll tell you, that was pretty.
For rebound number 8 here in the first half for Shawn Marion. Nash right in the face of Mo Taylor. Drills it. Steve Nash now with his 3rd hoop.
Time he took him to the basket, caused the foul. That time Taylor backed up. Nash just dropped the jumper on him.
Mo Taylor spins on Boris Diaw, flips in the right-handed hook. Rebounded there by a starter, David Lee. Final minute 30 here of the first half. Suns head home after this one. 9 days on the road, and down it goes for Stephon Marbury. Two-man game, Nash and Diao. Boris rolls. Nash trying to find him. Bounces the pass off of Mo Taylor. Up ahead. Free pass for Jamal Crawford.
Talk about the turnover game. Suns they do a better job.
Knicks with their biggest lead, up by 11. Nash now to Raja Bell, trying to end the Knicks run, and down it goes for Raja Bell. Last 11. Team has been in disarray, but they are clicking here in the first half. Marbury for three. What a way to end the first half.
Over on the bench.
Foul was whistled on Marbury. Boris Diaw, open look, courtesy Steve Nash. Nash, 8 assists in the first half. He now has 9 on the evening. It's
thought that Thomas was going to foul him. Kurt did a good job of avoiding the contact, not wanting to pick up that 5th foul, and he ended up missing the puppy. And then we may want to add David Lee after this game because the kid looks good.
Marbury drops the shoulder, bounces into Boris Diaw, initiating the contact. He'll head to the line for a potential 3-point play.
Boris doesn't agree, and I got to say I agree with him, but this is...
Mike D'Antoni first experimented with small ball, the small ball lineup. His team in Italy was really struggling, and so we went to a much smaller lineup.
And Boris Diaw helped on when Stephon Marbury got all the way to the paint. Beautiful block.
Kurt Thomas ripping the cords, top of the key. Another assist for Steve Nash. He now has 11, 12. Kurt Thomas straight and sweet. Nash now 12 assists. Third hoop for Kurt Thomas, 6-point game. Next, just to clarify. So they bring in the rookie Channing Frye. Frye, who had 5 points in the first half from the outside. Jamal Crawford still sizzling for New York.
Set up by Stephon Marbury, faking like he was going to go off the screen, took it to his right all the way to the basket. Eddie House collapsed, leaving Jamal Crawford wide open.
Crawford now with 14. Nash setting up Kurt Thomas again. Everybody here in New York as Nash launches and connects the big shot. Absolutely for Steve Nash in the zone with autos.
Better.
Knicks shot 60% from the field in the first half, down to 54%. Tough shot there. Jamal Crawford right in the face of pressure from Nash. Here in the final stages of the third period. Inbounds play, Marion short arms it. Back up he goes. Shawn Marion cleaning up his own mess.
Oh, man.
Suns, first place in the Pacific Division, started 2.5 games up on the LA Clippers before the start of this game here tonight. Marion absolutely for three. Down it goes for the Matrix. 2 minutes deep here into the fourth quarter. House, hand in the face from Nate Robinson. And devouring the rebound there, Jamal Crawford stops. 15-footer open look, and down it goes for Jamal Crawford.
Tough jump shot there for hot footer.
You have to honor the possible drive, and then you pull back defensively, and Crawford sticks it. Shawn Marion from the perimeter for Phoenix.
With the rebound.
Marbury. Raja Bell didn't bite on the head fake, stays right with them, and Marbury still drills it right in the face of pressure from Raja Bell. Marbury able to pump it in, now has 19 points to go along with 8 assists against his former team. Nash right down Main Street with the finger roll.
Win games. Let's see if they can do it here tonight.
7:40 and counting here in the fourth. They put it in the hands of Marbury. He'll fire again right on top of Raja Bell. Back-to-back buckets by the ever-confident Stephon Marbury. Thomas, 8-point lead for New York. Do the Suns have the energy at the end of this 5-game road trip for another comeback? Airmail, Nash to Marion.
Probably hasn't played a stick of basketball at all. I mean, because you just can't allow that to happen.
Nash sets up Boris Diaw, pumps it in from the outside. Another dish for Nash. Wants to go to work on House. Diaw double team help. Marbury looking for a mate. It's David Lee open on the baseline. A wide open Marion. Suns need it, can't get it. Comes up short, and Nash couldn't corral the rebound. 3-on-1, Nick break. Jamal Crawford the distance. Timeout, Mike D'Antoni and the Suns. They may have run out of gas here tonight.
And Stephon comes down and misses the jump shot, showing it corrals the rebound.
Marion in double figures rebounding. Another double-double, 23 points, 10 rebounds. Still a 5-point Knicks advantage. Nash to Diaw, in the corner, Marion, same spot for three, different result, down it goes for the Matrix. In the zone with AutoZone, $100 at Suns Charities. Thomas, David Lee whips it over to Marbury, tracked by Nash, it's Crawford, hacked and fouled there by Shawn Marion. 3 free throws coming for Jamal Crawford. Hoping to wait until after the season. Suns have it. Down by 4. Nash spinning on Crawford. Hangs in the air. Good look, good shot. 2-point game.
Great shot as Nash curls into the lane and that little patented 1-foot leaner.
20 points, 15 assists for Nash. Back to Nash, minute 15 to go.
Woo, count it!
No, before the shot by Steve Nash, a foul on the floor. But the Knicks in the penalty situation and the NBA's top free throw shooter to the line.
Small lineup.
And we have a 1-point game.
Somebody else.
Suns with 4 fourth-quarter comebacks on this road trip. Are they queuing up number 5? Crawford to the lane against Shawn Marion, who's busted for the personal. And not happy. 7 of 8 from the line so far for Crawford tonight. 1 of 2. Rebound to Kurt Thomas. Inside of a minute to go here in the fourth quarter. Knicks have been to the line 34 times here tonight. Nash for 3. Too strong. Loose ball foul on turning into a free throw shooting contest here in the fourth quarter. Marion to tie the game. Crawford pushing off on Marion. Leans, fades. Loose rebound. Grabbed there by Nash. Here come the Suns on the run. Lays it up. Marion elevates and detonates with one hand. And the Suns lead by 2. Timeout, New York.
Woo! Beautiful defense. Get the ball to Steve Nash. He made Stephon commit just enough. Threw it up and Shawn went high in the rim and dunked it. What a beautiful job on both ends of the court by the Phoenix Suns. Steve Nash, no one better in open court. Throws it up. The Matrix! Suns up by 2. 24 seconds left.
Marbury, tracked by Nash. Bounces into Nash. No whistle. Marion nearly had the rebound. Here comes Marbury for 3 in the lead. Ball is loose, and we have a loose ball foul now. High position as Curry hits the first one to tie it up. Hits them both. Inbound for the Suns. Curling free is Nash. Defended by the rookie Nate Robinson. Here we go. Final 5 seconds. Regulation here in New York. Nash fires straight but short. And we are going to overtime for the second straight game here on this road trip. Marbury, head down, sets up David Lee. Hangs in the air. Bucket and 1 for David Lee. Deadlock now at 110. Each team with 6 points so far here in overtime. 2.5 minutes to play. Jamal Crawford, the direct hit. He now has 27. Back comes Eddie House. Fills it up for 3. The big shot by Eddie House. Rebound. Suns 11 of 35. 3-point shooting. There's number 12. Down it goes for Steve Nash.
Nash has missed the back-to-back threes by the Suns.
The howitzer, and then Stevie Wonder with the big shot, and the Suns lead by 4. 2 minutes to go in OT.
Nash drops it down in front of all his friends here in the Garden. Big time, Steve.
Late in the fourth and here in OT. Marbury still within 23 points. Crawford, runner in the lane for Jamal Crawford. We are tied up again.
He should have got it.
Looks like he's lost interest, much like what happened in the game against Orlando when he was 0 of 7 from the field. James Jones buries it for 2. Tied up at 120. Hope you're enjoying this one. First game of 2006 for the Phoenix Suns, and it's gone into a double overtime affair. Down it goes for 3. Steve Nash with the big shot. 12 of 22 from the field, 33 points and 13 rebounds. Marbury looks interested again, drops the shoulder on Burke, and Pat Burke is fouled out. Bucket is good by Marbury.
On the ball, Marbury reached in and got some of the arm as Stephon finally is aggressive and takes it to the basket.
What is left in these weary legs for Phoenix? Marion rising up and connects. Marion now with 35-2 in overtime. Nash over to Eddie House. From the outside, pumps it in for 2.
And the beautiful.
Also got 20 points and 13 boards from their rookie David Lee. Tracking Marion, floats it up, floats it in. 133-129. Marion rolls and goes Gervin in the lane, the finger roll.
No answer for Shawn Marion at pick and roll. Steve Nash again draws the double team and gets it to Marion.
Curry looked like a heavyweight boxer, KO'd his opponent. Arch deluxe there in the lane from Stephon Marbury. Here in the third OT. This is where, like in hockey, where you get partial credit for at least a tie or a point. Suns ought to receive some sort of credit for sending this game into a third overtime. Marbury and the Knicks starting to take control now.
Effort here tonight looked early like they weren't going to get it done, but fought the whole time.
Marbury and the Knicks now by 9. Jim Jackson's Suns could use it and get it. That was a 2-pointer. Final 10 seconds. Marion for 3. And the rebound to Nate Robinson, and that will do it here from New York. A gallant effort by the Phoenix Suns, but they come up short in 3 overtimes.